the future GOAT.
A double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Douglas, if you're looking to maximize your development as a hitter, the batting cage is open on off days too. Good to know. Thanks. Your off days are your own, but every bit of extra time you commit to developing your bat skills will make a difference. Give it a try. Okay. Didn't actually get to. We're still batting ninth. So, I think this is our second man, or no, this is our ace. We went 1-0, 6 innings, 7 strikeouts, 4.5 ERA. This is this guy's first game pitching. First game in Montgomery. We're the worst one out. So I'm batting the 4th highest on the team, and I'm still batting 9th. And Nathan Lukes isn't even batting 100, and he's ahead of me. That makes sense.
Minor baseball is live and on the air on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
That guy's name's Cabbage.
Shane Boz gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Not even words, he could have got that.
Digging in, Ben Rortvedt. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Ben Rortvedt.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field.
Oh, that guy.
Moore is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Douglas Moore. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Douglas Moore.
All right, one time right here.
And the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field.
First swing at home.
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Almost got out of here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Douglas Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side.
Definitely choked.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Mark Contreras.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. So striding in, Drew Maggi, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Drew Maggi.
High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Ryan Mason gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
He's terrible against lefties, but amazing against righties.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Douglas Moore. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field.
Damn. 0 for 3.
Baddoo is there, and he has it for the first out. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Ben Rortvedt.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Moore patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Am I going to get to hit?
Settling in now, Jose Miranda, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moore is camped under this one.
Dang, why never get to rob
and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead.
Top of the 9th.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Mark Contreras. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the...
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
No errors. They left 13 men on base.
13 men on base?
The game's future star. Kenny Rosenberg will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly.
Digging in the switch hitter, Douglas Moore, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
That's 5 games, 7 ribbies.
Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
I'm going 3.
Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it, and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
You got a terrible reaction to that. Okay, all you gotta do is hit it in the outfield. Jimmy spent 273. It's pretty solid.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Right here, one time,
Depot.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joe Cronin. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Kenny Rosenberg.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
He ain't getting easy things. No earned runs for my guy, as he allows 2 runs.
Ready for another chance? Douglas Moore. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Hit down the line at first.
That was a sinker. I thought that'd just be like on the line.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
The first baseman, Haley.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
That was a deep hit, but he just pulled it a lot.
The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Third baseman,
swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
You got it, round it.
I got it.
Dig.
Moore is on his way home. Safe at the plate.
As
they extend their lead to 2.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to.
Digging in now, Douglas Moore. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
Damn it.
I wouldn't be...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Montgomery Biscuits jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kenny Rosenberg gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Sam McWilliams wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Montgomery Biscuits. The Biscuits have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Brent Honeywell gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
What did he allow? 20 runs in the first? God damn.
Now at the plate, Randy Sazer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 8, Randy Sazer.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Stepping in, Drew Maggi.
Now
Baddoo, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Nobody showing up to these guys.
There he goes. High in the air out to center field. Moore will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Into the box now, Douglas Moore. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there. Striding in once again, Randy Sazer reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Definitely could have caught that, you bomb.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch is made in left center. Here comes the runner for the plate.
Can I get him?
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
I think I was a little bit slower.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left.
Probably not going to get up to that.
Now at the plate, Douglas Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center.
Come on, extra bases, extra bases.
Send him home.
Chester blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Damn, that guy's a midget.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Edward.
And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Okay, 1 for 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
All I gotta do is hit 1 deep, double play. As long as it's not a pop-up.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Lucius Fox is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Line drive, base hit to right. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Starters just don't go as deep into games as they used.
9-1.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Douglas Moore. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Xavier.
Got burners.
Edward.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
He could get a strikeout.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
Come on, Rex. Just get one, like, into the outfield.
A bouncer up the middle.
Get out,
Scooped
get out,
up.
beat it out,
Throw
beat it
on to
out.
first, 2 gone.
I guess that works.
Coming to the plate now, Lucius Fox. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Men on third with 2 down. Softly on a line to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Perhaps a Pyrrhic victory there.
I'm up again.
Digging in and looking for more. Douglas Moore, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Second home run early in the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Not as far as
we've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
That was like a line.
Hero, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games. Yeah, but there's you could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Biscuits scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Brent Honeywell earns his first win of the season. Joan Duran was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Ought to be a good one here between the Pensacola Blue Wildcats.
Let's see if we can go 4-1 in this series as well.
Dylan Covey gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Easy out.
Moore is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Okay, I'm back cleanup.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Douglas Moore. With 5 RBIs on 5 hits in the series coming in. He's a real threat right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Dang, I thought I was going to sink a bit. They're 4 for 4 and 5.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Right fielder looking up.
Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That guy's wearing headphones.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he let off the second inning and absolutely
drilled your next time.
Digging in to try it again. Douglas Moore. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Here comes the swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bull rounds the corner and is headed home. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies.
Outside the throw, and he'll be tagged out trying to steal third, and that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Joe Cronin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swing, and he pops him up. Base hit, and they're in.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware?
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jose Miranda.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder, still ranging back. Gone!
393, 102.3 miles per hour. That is a loss. Yeah, bro, you better be mad.
That bomb didn't tie things up.
Standing in, Douglas Moore. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Let's go!
Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Motherfucker.
Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. And now time will be called. And Douglas Moore will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Jesus.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Triple shy of the cycle.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High in the air out to center field.
I got too low on it.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. Into the box now. Wonder how
many hits do they have? 3.
Here, he'll start us off in the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Trey Cabbage, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Shit.
Stepping into the box, Wander Javier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moore is there, 2 gone.
It's a shot.
Digging in, Mark Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted into the air out towards center field.
Still got it, still got it.
Moore is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This evening's game comes to an end at 5-4, the final tally. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Joey Crable claims the win out of the pen, his first. Alex Schick earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the...
They did not deserve to win that game. So after that game, power went up, clutch went up, stealing kind of regressed, reaction went up.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Your fielding skills to get where you want to go. 2 times performance gains activated. Fielding, reaction, arm accuracy. What the hell am I wearing? What the hell is Douglas wearing? Leather pants and a plaid shirt. So, let's see where our overall is. So we're playing like a 55 overall. With our equipment, we're a 65. So in reality, we should be the AAA starter. So 8 games, 31 at bats, batting 452, 437 on base percentage, 968 slugging, 14 hits, 3 homers, 15 RBIs, 0 walks, 2 stolen bases, and like 100% fielding. Okay, that will be the end of this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys.